Alright, I think we're live. Yes. I think actually I might be a little late here to reading the messages. Let me see here. Alright, good evening, everyone. I'm Liam. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to follow Shifty with this blindfolded run here, but we're going to be doing some more RPGs tonight. I'll actually be able to see what I'm doing, though. Major props on your run, Shifty, by the way. I don't know how you do that. Octopath blindfolded when? No, Itchy. No. Just no. Now, tonight we're going to be doing some single story Osvald. And on that, we'll just get right into it. 3, 2, 1, and go. So yeah, right off the bat, one key difference, if you're familiar with the original game, is in this one we can actually speed up the combat. So it just automatically makes the run faster. Yeah, I like the single story, but it is kind of slow at the beginning with a lot of just kind of running around, talking to people and getting things going. Formulating a plan of escape. I can turn it up a little. It's gonna cut out if I do that because I have to click out of the game. Alright, you tell me if that's better or not. Cool. Yeah, I actually asked earlier, but you probably didn't have my audio on when I asked. Because that's what I was afraid of, is it might be a little low, but it's hard for me to tell from here. No big deal. That's a possibility. No big deal, though. So yeah, like I said, kind of a slow start. It'll pick up a little bit here. We'll actually get into our first dungeon here shortly. Oops. And major time loss. Because I'm wanted to go to the dungeon. We can't go to the dungeon without Emerald. Alright, so basically, main thing here is we want 30 JP to get a skill. Before we do the boss here. First fight is always scripted, then everything else is RNG. This is a good fight. Getting surprise attack is not, though. We will try. This might be bad. Okay. That's actually the most JP we can get in a fight in here. We'll probably just heal that.
Thinking time. Calculations
This is definitely not good.
This one's for me.
Yeah, you got the big boss sprites.
Calculations This wasn't in my thinking time. Calculations Do I have to? Do I have to? I need a plan. This one's for me. Do I have to? Feel my wrath. Rise, fierce. According to plan. Now then. Reduce them to ash. Here, Professor. You got me. All right, wretches. Now then. Reduce them to ash. Help. Thinking time. I'm done. I need a plan.
Ooh, I did that wrong. Of course I would do that. That's bad. Yeah.
Calculations complete.
improvise here a little bit. Yeah, that is definitely not good.
You got me. Do I have to? I'll take you down. Next. What a letdown.
For the record, that is not how you're supposed to do that fight. But we'll take it. So we'll walk here and see if we can get an encounter skip. Usually you can, don't always get it. And of course we don't get it.
I need a pull. Fire. Broken. Thanks. This is the informant's turn. Stay back. Do I have to? Fire. Broken. Thanks. What a letdown. Wait a minute. Do I have to? Calculations complete. I need a plan. Calculations complete. Rise, fear. All according to me. I've gained valuable insights.
So we'll go back here. It's a little bit of safety money. Wouldn't usually get this, but it's very easy to just grab it.
Nothing broken. Fire. You're finished. Study harder. A worthwhile.
And then coming up here, we have basically a little RNG section with some merchants that only appear at night, only it's randomized on which ones you get. And I'll be donating $10 for every one that isn't what we need, which is the nuns. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5. Alright, so 5. I've gone way higher than that before.
Now then. I'm done.
Yes, sir. That'll be, someone will have to remind me, $50. On that note, too, anytime I get a game over, I'll be donating $20.
The experiments begin. Now then.
Up to $100. Let's just call it that. Wow. Okay. Well, we got a Kate. Kind of a shame that we're getting it early like that, because only Osvald's gonna benefit, but we'll take it anyway. Because now I can do a little bit of early stuff here. And we get evasive maneuvers, which returns from the first game and essentially triples your distance before you get an encounter. It's kind of game breaking. Scrutinize her for an important item here shortly.
Take this. I've seen worse methods.
And we'll recruit our first party member, Throne, and she can steal shit, which we will be making use of a fair amount in this run. And we need to buy a few items here, but we're not actually going to use them. They'll be used for a very specific purpose. And don't ever forget the forget me do, because your run is over if you don't. We'll pick up our next party member, which is Casty. And then we'll buy one more item here, the critical earring. Not for use, but for specific stuff later. Normally, I would do an encounter here. I'm still gonna need the encounter because Throne wasn't in the party for the Kate. So, how do we do this? We'll just do it anyway.
I take what I want.
Because right now we want to get Throne to level 8. Oops. Before we do the next area. Otherwise, the couple steals that she needs in the area coming up are very hard. Here's a first potential area where I could die, just due to what the encounters do.
My turn.
We got good luck with that.
Prepare yourself. It has to be done. I know no cure for evil. Come and get me.
Yeah, and caught by surprise, so we're probably dead. We could get lucky. Oh, we got very lucky.
Prepare yourself.
run's gonna be like that, huh? Let me check something. Did she? Yeah, we did get her to 8. Yeah, how's it going, Sam? And those steals are why we want to get her to 8, because that 65% is generous compared to the 15% it would be if she was still level 7. And these are 55, but yeah. If we fail them, there are backups, but we don't really want to do that. Okay, so now we're going to make use of all the items that we collected and pick up a new job.
Let's play.
Okay, getting a lot of
Ready?
surprise attacks here. Yeah, this job is called the Inventor, and it's pretty broken. But to actually utilize it, you don't actually level it up normally like you would the other jobs. You actually have to essentially invent all these abilities, which is why we needed all the items we picked up. Critical scope is very useful. The other one we won't use, but we want to just to get the ability one step ahead, which is straight up broken. And we're gonna go one screen over here. I wouldn't normally, but for safety purposes, we're gonna pick up a little extra money, just to ensure that we don't have issues with that.
Let the experiment begin.
Caught by surprise again, man.
My turn. Not bad.
Oh my.
Thinking time.
And next town, next character. Our final pickup is going to be Tenemos.
Let's play. Not bad. Finish this.
Now then. Fire. How weak. I've gained valuable insight.
Oops. We don't want to do that just yet. And some more opportunities to watch me die for charity.
You my next patient? Not bad.
Well, not this one.
Yeah. So it goes. Let's play.
Very well. You're welcome. That's how it's done.
What to do? Yeah. Who's next? All tidied up.
Those guys played nice. See what this one does.
I suggest you get out of my way.
Yeah, we're probably dead here. Yeah, no way I'm surviving that. That's one death.
Let the experiment begin.
What to do? Well now. Prepare yourself. Ready? Now go. All tidied up.
You're not sorry, Corn. Nope, it's for charity, exactly. Alright, now we've done all that running around, tagging, all that stuff. We can continue chapter 3 for a little bit.
Ready when you are. Cleaning time. Here I go. Bowling. Yes. Now go. All tidied up.
Alright, back to more running around.
Do be gentle.
What to do?
think
Just don't kill Cassidy, please.
Take this. How rude. I've gained valuable insight.
It's like that was fine until every single one of them decided to attack Cassidy. It's like, okay. Yeah, now that we've tagged Montwise, we'll do a little bit more leveling up here. And then it's back to more chapter 3. Yeah, at this point, we've basically tagged all the locations we need to go to, so we're kind of just going to rapid fire the rest of the run here.
What to do? Now go.
I need a plan. What a waste of time.
Cleaning time. But I will hold back. Now go. All tidied up.
And we're going to rest up here to make sure our two primary... we just want to make sure that Cassidy and Thorne have latent. And then we just go directly to the next chapter.
Well, now. Well, now.
And we do the little chat box there because it resets step count. We don't really want any encounters that we don't actually need, especially the later chapters, just because we're so underleveled.
Render my judgment.
Cleaning. Now go.
Oh, whoopsie. Well,
And so it goes.
They don't know. Actually did the wrong one there. I might... Hold on a second. Okay, that's fine. The money routing is a little tight. And those things are expensive. I was supposed to do guards, which is only like 7,000, and I accidentally did beastlings, which is like 15k.
What? Now go.
I might have been okay with it, but we don't want to get all the way to the final boss and not have enough money. That would suck.
Ready? I'll take this.
To work. I did not.
Vulnerable, yes?
And done.
Now die. Bravo. Sorry, but I won't hold back. Now go. What to do? Use this to casting. My turn. Prepare yourself. Playtime is over. Now go. And so it goes.
Sell a few more things for some money. Whoops. Yeah, we might have actually been okay even with it. That's fine. And just like that, we're on the final chapter. Take those soul stones because we will likely need them here.
I like my odds. I need a plus. Very effective. Calculations complete. You know what to do. I've seen worse.
And yes, Merchant is still very broken in this game.
I like my odds. Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment. Indulge me all according to plan. Feel my wrath. You know what to do. Study harder. A wood. I like my odds. Now then.
Oh, we're dead.
Found a weakness.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's not like a game over kind of thing. It just you just have to do the fight, and since he one shots you,
I like my odds.
no game over, unfortunately, on that one. But yeah, basically, you need to go first both turns, or he just basically slaps you and you're kind of done.
You know what to do. Take this. I've gained valuable insights. A worthwhile. I like my odds. You know what to do. I've seen worse methods. I like my odds. Now then. Feel my wrath. You know what to do. Study harder.
Alright, now that we've done all that, we need to make sure to give the merchant back to Throne A, or we're in trouble.
Are you my next patient?
There you go. Here's likely another 20 bucks. Well, I don't think I can recover this. I think that's fortunately. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, that's what I figured. There you go, Corey. There's another 20 bucks.
You are a poison that must be purged. What to do?
Uh,
And die. Oh dear.
Basically, the goal here is to break everything and run. Get the money, and then I always walk from here just because it's too far to try to run it. And even then, I could still get another encounter, but we made it.
Time to clean up the filth.
Okay.
Now go.
Where was I?
Come and get me. Here I go.
Very well. Take that!
My turn.
Thinking time.
But I won't hold back. Now go.
I was wondering why you were chatting over there.
Here I go. This will teach you.
Let's talk, Harvey. Indulge me for a moment.
Cleaning time.
much the run. We just gotta go and scrutinize our daughter here.
Well, now.
And that's it. That is Osvald's story complete. No, don't let it end. Yeah, thanks for the GGs, guys. Get game over 5 more times. Now wait a minute, I set a cap on that for $100 anyway, so how many times did I die? 4? 3? 3 more times. I only died twice? Oh, yeah, I guess one didn't count. 10? No, I definitely didn't die 10 times, Serial. Alright, Z, even if I had died 23 times, I would have already hit the threshold for $100 anyway. Same for the 10.
Are you my next patient? Ready? Well now.
To work.
Temenos.
Where did I go wrong?
Here I go.
Take that!
Long
Could I fall?
comes.
There you go, there's one more for you. I wasn't headed anywhere. I was kind of screwing around. Like, there's some cool stuff that we could do, but it takes too long. Built off of a single story, unfortunately. I'll take it. Yeah, unfortunately, I was trying to think if there was anything we could do quickly that would be interesting, but there's really not.
I suggest you get out of my way.
Oh no, we were caught by surprise. Uh-oh.
Where did I go wrong?
Not bad.
Ah, damn, we died again?
Let the experiment begin.
Yeah, runs will start back up at 7 tomorrow.
All according to plan.
Here I go.
Very well.
Now then. This
Alright, there you go. There's my 5 deaths. So I owe 100 for the deaths and 50 for the merchant rando. Show up, Corn. You're not sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
All right. Thank you, Liam. We're going to go ahead and close him out. We are going to, unfortunately, end the stream for today, my friends. I am so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. for Kane DeShane and his Final Fantasy any percent no RNG manipulation run. Always a fun run. That is one of the runs that you just never know if we're going to complete or not, just because the RNG manipulation just will not be a factor. So tune in, 7 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, 5 a.m. if you're on the West Side, and thank you again. We have raised $270.20. That is not counting the $150 that Liam so willingly died for the stream. So we got a whole bunch of runs tomorrow with Moogle as well as M Chan. Moogle Deshane's doing. Kane Deshane's doing a Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, and Legend of the Zelda Link to the Past trilogy race. Big K1's doing Metroid, and then if we hit that $500 incentive, we will have the Big K1, Aendar, and Trisnal doing a randomized co-op of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Such a fun time. This is the Boss Corin signing off for the evening. Take care. Have a good night. See y'all in the morning.